Hi guys, Claire here, and I'm gonna show you 5 of my favorite new smoothie recipes. I think you're gonna love this because they are all junk food inspired. I hate dieting, it's the worst. So for me, when I wanna be a little bit healthy, and who doesn't, I wanna try to find flavors that are really delicious, but naturally so. I don't like it when things are sort of pretending to be something else or there's a lot of filler in things. I like it when the ingredients really come through. So I chose smoothie profiles that I thought would be really, really good. So I'm making a snickerdoodle smoothie, I'm making an apple pie smoothie, that's my favorite. I'm making a pina colada smoothie, a mint chocolate chip smoothie, and a peanut butter cup smoothie. So there's basically something for everyone here, and they're really basic to put together, but they have a lot of really delicious flavors, no refined sugar whatsoever, and really, really good. So my first one that I'm doing is my snickerdoodle smoothie. So to make a snickerdoodle smoothie, I have sort of my basic ingredients, and I'm gonna be using a lot of the same ingredients in all of these recipes. So I have 1 large frozen banana. I have about 1/3 cup of oats. I have 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, a teaspoon of chia seeds, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So yes, a lot of cinnamon. Big fat pinch of kosher salt, because that's really important to make sure it offsets some of the sweetness. A little bit of vanilla extract, and then 1.5 cups of almond milk. This is vanilla almond milk. And then 2 tablespoons, you can do a little less or more depending on how sweet you like it with the maple syrup. So if you want a thicker smoothie, just make sure to take the almond milk and put it in an ice cube tray and kind of split the difference. So use half regular almond milk, half frozen almond milk, and you'll get a really nice thick smoothie. All right, well that's it. So let's get started on the first smoothie. So I have my trusty blender here. It is ready to go. So I'm just gonna start loading it up. It is very simple. It is a smoothie, so I'm just blending everything. So in goes the frozen banana. And to make frozen banana, it's pretty simple. I just peel a banana and then chop it up and then freeze it. So you wanna make sure to peel it first. I actually have been a dummy and been like, just throw the banana in the freezer. It's so annoying. Do not repeat my mistakes. And then I'm gonna add my oats. And because I'm adding oats, that means I need to really aggressively blend the smoothie because you do not want oats stuck in your teeth. All right, I'm now gonna add my flax meal, the chia seeds, and my large amount of cinnamon. Big fat pinch of salt. A little bit of vanilla extract. I'm just gonna do a little bit of maple syrup, but like I said, you could do up to 2 tablespoons, depends on how sweet you want it. And then my 1.5 cups of almond milk. So this is vanilla almond milk, so I'm sort of adding an exclamation point on the vanilla flavor. Okay, now time to blitz. So I'm going to liquefy this, and I'm gonna let this probably blend for, I'd say, at least 30 seconds. All right, here we go. So time to pour. Give it a taste test. Cheers. That's real good. It tastes really, really yummy. It tastes like a cookie, which, you know, very rarely do things that are healthy taste like cookies, so I'm very happy with that. All right, cool, so I have my snickerdoodle cookie done. I'm now gonna move on and make my apple pie smoothie next. The apple pie smoothie is a play on the snickerdoodle smoothie, so you'll see a lot of the same players here. I have 1 apple that I've cored and chopped up. I kept the skin on because it doesn't really matter. I have about 1/3 cup of applesauce. This is unsweetened. I have 2 tablespoons of the flax meal, which I should mention has amazing fiber and really, really great omega-3 fatty acids, so that definitely is good for you. Cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon this time, so not as aggressive with the amount of cinnamon. I have 1 little nub of nutmeg, so I'm gonna do about the same amount, like maybe like 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Big pinch of salt, some vanilla, 1.5 cups of vanilla almond milk. You can use any dairy or dairy substitute you like, so if you wanna use regular milk, that's great. If you wanna use rice milk, soy milk, whatever milk you want. And then I have my maple syrup, so same thing, kind of up to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. All right, so let's get going. It's the same thing. I'm just gonna take my ingredients, pop them in here, blitz until they're nice and thick. Yum. All right, time to give it a try. Oh my gosh, that does actually taste kind of like apple pie. It's really, really yummy, and all those flavors come through. And this is where having an apple with a nice amount of acid is really important. You want it to have enough sweetness and tartness to really cut through. All right, well, that's 2 down, 3 more to go. Next up, what do I want to make? I think let's make the peanut butter cup one. That'll be fun, which is very decadent and really delicious. And this has peanut butter in it, as you'd imagine, banana, lots of unsweetened cocoa powder, so it has a really intense flavor. It's perfect if you want to add protein powder to your smoothie, so I love this one for that reason. So you'll see it's a lot of the sort of similar things going on here. I have a 1.5 cups of vanilla almond milk. I have a little bit of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of flax meal, similarly for that nutty flavor and really great fiber. 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder. It's really important that you use the best cocoa powder you can find. I know that sounds kind of silly. It's like, okay, the best I can find, whatever. But honestly, this is the only thing giving the smoothie chocolate flavor. So you might as well go with something really nice. So I use Valrhona. It gives it a really amazing flavor. And it also means I get to use less of it because it goes a really long way. And then I have some kosher salt, a big fat pinch of that. I have 1/3 cup of peanut butter, 1 frozen banana that I've chopped up, and then same thing, up to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. All right, so I'm just going to pop it all in my handy blender and get going. Ooh, my goodness, it looks so decadent. Wow. It's hard for me not to to picture this being vaguely healthy. It tastes like a milkshake. It's so good. All right, well, next up is the pina colada smoothie. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I basically have a 1.5 cups of almond coconut milk. Coconut milk is key because that's where the coconut flavor comes from in this dish or in the smoothie. I mean, the fun thing too is that if you want to make it a little lighter, if you don't want it to be super creamy, you can use coconut water instead, but I love the almond coconut milk. It's so good. And then I have about 1.5 cups of pineapple, so definitely a lot of pineapple. And then I have 1 frozen banana again, and then a little bit of vanilla, and then rum. Just kidding, it's breakfast. Anyway, so yeah, this is basically all it takes, and I can't wait to whip it up. Here's the thing, I don't think this needs any additional sweetener because the pineapple's sweet, the banana's sweet, the almond milk is sweet. If you want to add more, you can go for it. That's totally up to your taste. Additionally, if you wanted to kind of have a little bit of fun with this, you can add a lot of great powders to this to really make it sort of, I guess have a little extra kick. So one fun way to twist this around is if you include the skin on the pineapple. There's a lot of natural collagen in that, so it's really good for your skin. And then you could also add something like spirulina, which is an algae, and that has a lot of fantastic vitamins and minerals in it. So please feel free to play around with the smoothies. Tell me what you're gonna add to them in the comments. All right, moment of truth. Yum. This tastes like vacation. It also matches my sweater, so I like it on all counts. This is really simple, it's delicious. It's basically 3 ingredients, 3.5 ingredients. I don't really count vanilla as an ingredient, but it's so simple and really, really good. So I give this one 2 thumbs up for sure. This would be amazing with strawberries added to it, because then it would taste like a strawberry pina colada. All right, well, next up is one of my favorites from the mix, mint chocolate chip. And this one has some sneaky stuff going on, so I'm really excited to show you that. All right, so last smoothie, mint chocolate chip. And I love this one because I love tricking children. So this one has 2 big handfuls of spinach, and this is gonna give the smoothie a really nice green color. It's gonna be really pretty. And then I have some of the normal players here. So I have my 1.5 cups of almond milk. I have quite a few fresh mint leaves, 1 frozen banana, a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness, some vanilla. And then I have about 1/4 cup of cacao. You can also use chocolate chips if you just want to use chocolate chips, it's totally fine. But yeah, so it's really basic to put together, so let's get blending. And I am not gonna add the chocolate chips / cacao right this moment. I am gonna add them afterwards, because if you add them now, what happens is that it turns brown, so it's not a good look. I learned this the first time I tried to make the smoothie. So I'm gonna whip this up first. That is so good. What I love about it is because of the mint flavor and the chocolate, it actually masks the spinach really, really well. So this is a great way to get spinach in your smoothie without having any idea that it is in there. And that's it. Those are my 5 favorite junk food smoothies. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make them. They're super fun and really adaptable, so feel free to add whatever ingredients you like to them. Let me know how they turn out. I really want to hear. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.